Okay, so things are starting to really heat up and go a little crazy. There's still a lot more questions. I do not know what is going to happen with them. But yeah, hey guys, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom review. As you can see by the title below. And for what I'm talking about, this is on episode 8 of Big Order. And yeah, I don't really know what to make of this episode. The first like big portion of it, like a quarter or maybe close to half, was just Senna and Rin. They, Senna, Rin, and the guy that can control time are, gonna try and fix all this kind of stuff up. Pretty much Senna and Rin, we get a little bit moment with them eating and having, I guess, a good time together. You see that they have a lot of things in common, which is cute and all, but like it doesn't really go towards like anywhere towards what the story is, except for the fact that she had that one part where she wanted to ask a bunch of questions of Rin, ends up giving it to a messenger on a bike, and that's how she gets the news people to come, even though she had no way to contact anyone because the phones and internet didn't work in that hotel. But of course, in the end, Gennai or whatever their father, or it seems like both of them, both Senna and Eiji, saying this isn't their father, it doesn't look anything like him. So I'm not too sure what's going on there, why he's saying he is their father. Even Hidagi was saying it as well. So that's kind of confusing me. I'm not too sure what's going on there. Like, is it something that, like, this whole thing, he even got Hidagi to think that as well with his order? Because in this one, he completely manipulates Senna in a way that Senna thinks she's got him on the edge. She thinks that he's, she's redirecting all the blame of Eiji towards him instead in the company. To which, nope, it ends up being that, like, I was wondering, what the hell is he saying to her when he whispered a bunch of stuff? And it was to pretty much expose the agency, and then of course acknowledge, and answer yes to every single question he says. To which in the end, everyone now wants to still kill Eiji, and it's even worse. And there's this thing with the ley lines and all that kind of stuff, a reverse pentagram, and all of a sudden they're trying to open the gate. He needs Senna, he needs Eiji, and if he needs Eiji, why does he just leave Eiji hurt there? Why doesn't he take him? Still don't know with that. Eji's power still can like control everything, space and time, yet what's his name's dimensional sword can cut straight through everything, including his arm and leg. He cuts through like his it just doesn't make sense. Eji's power seems so strong, and even Hidagi's power on how he could, say something's a lie. Why couldn't he say it for Senna's, sickness? Why couldn't he do this? Why couldn't he do that? There's so many things, so many loopholes, and so many things that like make you think, why can't he just use his power here like this? Why can't he do it like this? Why can't he do it like this? Why does Eji's in the room area? Why doesn't he just control Gennai and the other guy and everyone there? Why? What happens to the guy who can control, like he can revert, hold time for a little while? Did he just get knocked out there? He couldn't stop it with his power? What happened to Rin? She's immortal. Why was she not there as well? All of a sudden now all of Hidagi has some type of plan where he's gonna attack and save Senna with the rest of the 10, but they want to keep Eiji there, and looks like now Io wants to have sex with him by the looks of it. So what's going on there? But yeah, like another episode where I'm just literally over here just wondering, like, where is the main premise? What is the main story going towards? Except for the fact now we know that I get that's what Hidagi says, that Gennai wants to use this reverse pentagram and open the gate. Why does he want to open the gate? We still don't even know why on that front either. And it's just like, why does he need Senna and Eiji? And if he needed Eiji, why didn't he just take Eiji? I don't know. This anime continues to amaze me in ways that, like, why don't they do this? Why don't they do that? Oh, that's a major loophole. Oh, okay, his power isn't work like this there. It just, oh man, every time. There's some things, like I said before at the beginning of this, that sounded really interesting. Like, I really enjoyed watching it for the, his powers seem pretty strong, but there's some loopholes in it. Learning people's different powers was the pretty crazy thing. And then now it just comes to show that his power is shitty. And then now there's these super OP powers that just like wipe everyone out kind of thing. There is loopholes with why is, I like the fact of the, he's going to take over the world invasion kind of thing. he's gonna be, and Hiiragi then were using him, kind of thing. It sounded pretty dang interesting, and in the end, now it just seems like Hiiragi's not the bad guy. It seems like it seems more like obviously Genai is the bad guy, but why is he trying to open the gate? Why is Hiiragi, like, he was saying he was gonna use him, but it doesn't seem like that anymore. It's more of nothing about world domination. It's more of we gotta defeat Genai, and it makes me think: is Genai orchestrating this whole thing? Who knows? Hiiragi and the rest of the group of 10 could literally be under his control, doing everything he wanted to do. It really, like, I don't know. Like, it's just, there's so many things that literally just, it makes me want to stop watching this anime, to be perfectly honest. There's some moments where it's like, oh, that's pretty cool. But like this one too, there wasn't really any cool action. I would expect at least some pretty badass action in this, for the very least. But there's no action for the past how long. They have these brief moments, and it's not really much, and it's not really like, whoa, yeah, that's cool. It's more of, okay, there's Eiji. His power is supposed to be badass, but he doesn't use as much of it. There's this flaw in this, there's flaw in that. This guy's dimensional sword just cuts straight through the whole building. Genai's power is he could, control people, so why doesn't he just control everyone? I'm still confused on that. Like, it really never ceases to amaze me how many things that, like, every episode that we've gone through so far really just makes me think, what about this, what about that, what about this, what about that? There's so many questions that I still have for this, but I don't know. It's already episode 8. There's 2 more episodes, actually. It's 10 episodes in the season, so it's like, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? I'm just gonna finish it already at this point. There's only 2 more episodes. Let's see how much of a train wreck it will end up as. And I don't even know. Like I said before, there was some things that interested me, but to the point that every single episode now has just literally made me feel like this is just utter garbage in so many ways, to be honest. Like I said, there are some good things about it. I know some of you do enjoy watching some of this, but you have to agree with me on so many things as well. Like, I don't even know. This is just becoming not even just a review. It's like a rant on Big Order and its story that is pretty much non-existent. It's just some random thing, a story, that's just like woo, 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 until the very end where it just blows up in our face and we're like, oh, okay, so that's the ending? Really? That's what I think it's gonna be like, seriously. But yeah, guys, I'm just gonna end this here before I keep ranting about it. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review, or rant, whatever you want to call it. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I'm missing you want to talk about, comment below as well. And yeah, if you have your own opinion on how you feel about this anime, how do you think it's gonna end, guys? How do you think it's gonna end? Because in my opinion, I think it's gonna end in a train wreck. Everything's gonna be rushed. Next episode's already the second to the last episode. It's probably gonna be like all of a sudden they mount a huge thing, all of a sudden a huge attack. All of a sudden Genai somehow stops them. They're like, oh my gosh, what we're gonna do? Eiji somehow stops his supposable dad, saves Senna, and that's the end of the thing for some reason. Or maybe it's gonna be a tragic ending, something like that. Like they both die and everyone dies. Who knows with this at this point? Every time, every episode, something different that I didn't expect this would happen, and they just throw it out the window with some random stuff every time. Like, so I honestly don't know, but yeah, guys, I'm just gonna end it here. So hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, hopefully it gets better. See ya.